This is a memory card, and if you're watching this video, it's extremely likely you know what this is. If you're a photo or video professional, these things are your life. Whether it be an SD card or some other type of card, this is where your work lives, your livelihood. Even if you're not a professional, if you're just a hobbyist, your memories are kept on these things. And if you lose them, it's all gone. There are a couple things you can do to help mitigate loss or theft or damage. One thing you can do that I do is to get a nice waterproof hard case like this one. This holds 8 different cards. It's super useful. It was really cheap on Amazon if you're interested in something like this. Link below. But if I lost this, if I lost all 8 cards in here, I'd be really, really out of luck. I have my email address on here. If someone were to find it, hopefully they'd email me and let me know, but it's already rubbing off. This is also a big risk. A great point. I was recently on an amazing trip, a 10-day trip around Oregon, and I found myself on the coast, on a beach. It was beautiful, and I was taking pictures and taking video, and I looked down in the sand, and I saw this. And much like the one I just showed you, this is a memory card holder. The difference is that this holds compact flash cards. When I opened up this case and there was no name or email address or anything, I knew it was going to be difficult to get these cards back to the person who owns them. These cards have their work, their memories. I want to try to return them, but without any contact information or any knowledge of who owns these cards, I can't really do that. That sort of sucks. I feel bad, but it did get me thinking. As I showed you before, I have my email address on the outside of the case. That's great. That's a first step. That's the first thing I'm going to look at. But if that gets rubbed off, or if I lose a card outside of that case, what can I do? I think I came up with a way, a solution to avoid all of this. As long as the person who finds your card, who finds your case, is honest and a nice person, they should have no trouble figuring out who this card belongs to. It's super simple. It'll take you maybe 2 minutes to do, and everyone can do it on every single one of their memory cards. So let's hop over to my computer. I'll show you exactly what you need to do, and they'll be good. All right, so we're now on my computer. Let's take a look at my memory card and see what files I have on there. Right here you can see I have a file called Watch Me If Found and another one called Contact Info. This is simply a video that I made imploring someone to return my memory card if found. Let me show you. Hello, my name is Jacob. I am a photographer and filmmaker based in New York City, and you found my memory card. I really, really appreciate you finding it. Obviously I lost it and I'm sad about it, I'm sure. I would love if you would be willing to return the memory card to me. If you are, my contact information is in another file on the memory card, right below where you open this video. It's called Contact Information. You open that up, it should have my email address and a few other pieces of contact information. Just write to me, let me know that you found this, and obviously I'd be willing to pay to ship it back. But if you're willing to send this back, I would really appreciate it. This memory card, as I said, has a lot of my work and my memories, and it means a lot to me. So that's all. I look forward to your email, and thank you very much. Bye. So that is a little video I made. I think it's just a little personal touch. It lets the person know that found this that you are a real person who cares about this memory card and wants it back. That's optional. And also, you don't have to film it on a really nice camera with like good lighting and things like that. All you would need is a cell phone. As long as the video file is a common video file that anybody can open, you just record it, plop it right there on the memory card. The important thing is that these files live in the root of your memory card. So as soon as you open up the memory card, they're there. Not in one of these other folders that they could potentially find it in. You want it right there as soon as they open the memory card. So the other file I mentioned in the video is this contact info file. So let me open this up so you can see it. Just says, thanks for finding my memory card. Below is my email address. I'd love if you could email me and we can organize getting it back to me. And then here's my email address, awesome email address at gmail.com. And thank you. Now, if you're comfortable with it, you could include more contact information in here, including a phone number or even an address. I'm not comfortable with that just because I don't want people to know that information. So I just like including an email address, and that should be good. They can write me, and then we can organize shipping the memory card back. Also, when you're creating this text file, it's best to use a file format that is at least semi-universal. I chose to save it as a TXT file because this is a file format that's just something that can be opened by any computer anywhere, as long as you have a basic text editor. I chose to do this. You could also save it as a doc file, a Word document. Most everyone has a Word or a way to open up a Word document on their computer. That's sort of up to you. But you can see this is a very small file. Even the video is a very small file, so you're not losing a ton of space on your memory card by putting these two things on here. And the space you are losing, in my opinion, is worth saving your memory card. And that's it. Super, super simple. I'm sure I'm not the first person to think of this. I'm sure of it. But I haven't seen this personally suggested online anywhere before. So I wanted to do it myself, and I wanted to make sure that all of you were aware so that you could do this yourself as well. The commitment is so low, it takes maybe 2 or 3 minutes if you're just making the text file, a little bit longer if you're doing the video, but you do it once, you put it on all of your memory cards. By the way, put this on all of your memory cards, not just one, the main one, and then you're done. Go do it yourself. And if you have any other tips for avoiding losing your memory cards or helping get them back if you do lose them, please leave in the comments below. I'm curious what other people do in this situation, and I'm always looking for new tips and tricks with my filmmaking and photography. I'm sure other people would appreciate it as well. Thank you guys, as always, very much for watching. If you're new here, if this video brought you to my channel, welcome. I do a lot of travel videos, a lot of exploring here in New York City, and I do a lot of filmmaking and photography stuff as well, here on YouTube and on my Instagram. So I hope that you decide to follow, subscribe, thumbs up, all that kind of stuff. We're gonna have much more amazing content coming in the near future, hopefully more tips and tricks like this. If you like this, share it with a friend. Tell all your friends. You don't want them losing their memory cards and not getting them back, do you? That's all. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to create and explore. Bye.